All right, checking my audio. Aaron, can you hear me? Jessica, can you hear me? Give me that thumbs up. Let me know that the audio is working okay. Awesome. Thanks, Aaron. Friday, finally Friday. It's hard to keep track of the days these days. You're using iMovie? I thought you were using Filmora. I thought I gave you uh, my Filmora sign on for PC since I switched to a Mac. Is that not working for you? I could help you out. Silly girl. All right, welcome to game night. So let me go ahead and put this back up on the screen here so people can see. Just going to put it on the whole screen. So first off, if you have never joined before, make sure the first thing you do is announce yourself in the chat. Basically, get your channel some attendance points because at the end of the month, we will be doing attendance prizes. That's the first thing. The second thing you're going to want to do is visit the link that I'm putting in the chat there, which is our last video. You don't have to watch the video, but sometime in the next hour and a half while we're doing trivia, you're going to want to go to that video and enter at least 1 or 2 or 3 comments because each comment enters you into our nightly Amazon gift card drawing. So those are 2 ways to win without even getting any of the trivia right. Hey, Jody, good to see you. All right, so let's go over the rules. So this month we're playing 3 different games. We play on Monday mornings. We play on Wednesday and Friday nights. How you doing, Bob? Let me say hi to Bob there. And let's see. We also play Friday nights, and tonight's Friday night, 7:30. We'll go somewhere to around 9 o'clock Central, maybe longer if we've got a bunch of people in the room and we're having fun. And basically, every time you get something right, it's 10 points for the most part. Every once in a while, I might have a odd question that might be worth more points, but so far, I've just been doing 10 points for each question. And we play 3 games: Madgab, music trivia, and we've added a game called Punchline Party. And I'm working on some new games for next month. We might throw some of those mystery games in as the month goes on. So the winner at the end of the month with the highest points will get a gift card equal to the amount of net new subscribers we have in April. So we had 944 on March 31st. We got up to 971 last time I looked today. So that's $27 right now that prize is worth. It'll probably get up over $100 by the end of the month, but that's what we've been averaging the last few months is about 100 subscribers. And you can help that subscriber count grow by going to our page and subscribing, or by telling other people to come to our page and subscribe. And that each time somebody subscribes, that raises that by $1. Hello, Austin, Jalen, Jaden, my granddaughters. They're with my son-in-law and my daughter, most likely. And my dad's here too. Hello, Earl. Awesome. Thanks for coming in, family. That makes it fun. And then we'll also be giving away a $10 gift card at the end of the month for the channel that has the most attendance. If we have multiple channels that tied, each one gets that $10 prize. And then the last one I said tonight is that link that I put in the chat. I'll put it in there one more time here, and I'll put it in throughout the night. But you're going to want to go over there and make a comment on that video to get your chance for a $10 gift card at the end of the night. And note here at the bottom, let me take this banner off so you can see the whole thing. Some of my family does play, and if they win a prize, we actually double that prize. So there'll be another winner that is not my family if they do win. So, and I may or may not pay my family. It just depends on whether they're being nice to me at the time. So see how that goes. Jessica did all right. She won last month, first place last month, and she also won. I think it was on our first session this month. She won a $10 gift card drawing, so she's doing okay. All right, so let me get everybody down into attendance. Got some new people here. Got some that are coming back. Make sure I didn't miss anybody. Thank you so much to my moderators. Right now, it looks like we've got Aaron and Henry Does It in the room for moderators. Let me get Bob and Jody down for their attendance. There we go. We ran out of hand sanitizer today. That was our emergency, but we solved it because we found about a 2/3 full or half full bottle of aloe, and we added vodka to the bottle, and voila, we now have hand sanitizer. Let me double check here. We've got Austin in the room, Christina. Austin gets his first attendance. We will get started with trivia here in just a moment. Next month, I might have to have one of my moderators take the attendance. That make things go a little bit faster. There's another family member. Janessa's here. I may actually get to spend more time with my family during lockdown. Doing these lives, they're all coming on. They don't got nothing to do. They're not busy like always. All right, so I've got everybody, I think. Bob, JC Journey, Aaron, Lucky Dog was on earlier. Henry Does It, Christina, Austin, Janessa, Bob's Adventure. And there I see Lucky Dog Sue coming back. There we go. Okay, let me get Chris down, and we're ready to get started. We're going to start with music trivia tonight, and we don't have a theme for the music trivia tonight. It's just a list that I found on the internet, and I think only one question from this website that I've been going to has been wrong. So sometimes I verify via Google general search if there seems to be a question or a dispute, and that's how we figure out the winner. Okay, cool. So let's take this off the screen here, and let's get to some music trivia. Happy Friday, everybody. All right, music trivia first. Here we go. Which Mariah Carey and Boys to Men song became the first to spend 16 weeks at number one? Mariah Carey and Boys to Men song. 16 weeks at number one on the charts. And again, with music trivia, you don't have to spell it right. If I can tell what it is and you're first in the chat, you will get the 10 points. Madgab has to be spelled correctly, but the punchlines and music trivia don't have to be spelled correctly. Hi, Jaden. See You in Heaven is not the correct answer. I'll read the question again. I don't see any answers coming. Well, I think we've got it here. One Sweet Day. One Sweet Day is the correct answer. Bob the Builder is not the correct answer. And Bob Adventure is not happy with Aaron. So let me get Aaron his points. All right, so let's move on to the next question here, trivia question here. You were busy Googling it, Austin. Usually the ones that Google it lose because they've taken time to Google it. What type of train did veteran Rod Stewart hit the charts with? It's the name of one of his songs. What type of train? Hey, meant to be RVing. Thanks for coming in. Let me get you down for your attendance. We're just doing some music trivia. I enjoyed your live earlier today, but I didn't get any of your movie things right. We're looking for what type of train did Rod Stewart hit the charts with? The name of his song. Not Soul Train, not Midnight Train, Not Long Black Train. That was a country artist, not Rod Stewart, my friend. Downtown. Downtown. Aaron is he lobbied for music trivia because I'll be kind. He struggles a little bit with Madgab. Just a little bit. All right, I got your points down there. Let me get Roy and Becky and meant to be RVing who just came in the room. Let me get you down for your attendance. I caught your live with Box Van D today, Roy and Becky. That was a good live. I caught the last 10 minutes or that or so. Let me get these down for attendance and we'll get right back to the questions. All right, let's see here. Next question. Disney trivia might be next month. That's a good one. If the grandkids keep joining, I'll have to play some Disney trivia. All right, here's a good old one. Who had hits with El Paso and Devil Woman? Hits with El Paso and Devil Woman. El Paso and Devil Woman are the hits. Not Roy Orbison. You're getting in there quick, Bob. Just not accurate yet. And it looks like Aaron's going to get it again. Good thing spelling doesn't count. He's Artie Robbins and then Mart. Put those together. You got Marty Robbins. And there we got Nathan coming in as well. Nathan, thanks for coming in. Let me get you down to the. All right, Dad. If you're answering Night Train now, you're probably behind a little bit on the live. There's probably a red bar at the bottom of your screen, or there's actually the word live on the bottom of your screen. Just make sure you click that live so that you'll get caught up. All right, so I've got Artist on the Road and Nathan that I need to get in here. For attendance. And Aaron gets a few more points. We're going to do one more music trivia here before we switch over to Madgab. Make sure I didn't miss anybody. Okay. Music trivia. Which group had 80s hits with Hard to Say I'm Sorry and Look Away? Hard to Say I'm Sorry and Look Away. Which group had those hits? This group was a super group there for a while in the late 70s, early 80s probably. And it looks like we've got a new winner there. Barely beat Aaron, and Bob was first to the punch, but again, not quite the right answer. You keep throwing that strategy, you're going to get one of these times, Bob. All right, Roy and Becky's on the board here. Okay, now let's switch over. Let's do punchlines. Let's get some laughing going here. Hi, Casual Girl. I see Casual Girl came in. Let me get her down for the attendance as well. And we're going to switch over to punchlines. Now, the way we play punchlines, I'm going to pull up a joke, basically. And that joke is going to be masked out. Let me share the screen here. So you can see the joke or meme. And what we're looking for is the punchline. So some of these may be floating around on Facebook, so you may have seen them. You may know the punchline. We give out points if it's right, or even if it's just creative and funny. So this is a good game to get points. So make sure you put in some answer, and we time it though. We cap it. We're going to do 60 seconds tonight, and I'm starting the timer now. So you've got 60 seconds to throw an answer in there. One answer, please. I need to get this out of the way. There we go. All right, so I'm restarting the 60 seconds since I had that lower third in the way. So we've got, let's see here. Yeah, they is that your answer, Austin? Are these dad jokes? Of course they are. So we've got a few good answers in here. They weren't his type. Bob's Adventure comes in with a good answer there. There's no space for you at the bar. That's a good one. Why don't we serve wingdings? That's very creative. I like that one. Aaron, chickens. All right, that's the last time I'm taking chickens tonight. We had chickens 3 or 4 times the last time. We don't serve your type here. Meant to be RVing. All right, let's see where we're at on the timer. All right, timer is up. You guys are hard to read. That's a good one. All right, so let's go get the unmasking of this and see what the real answer was. Coming right up. We don't serve your type. I think we had some exact matches. Let's go up here. We've got, they weren't his type. Bob's Adventure. That's worth 10 points. We've got, there's no space for you at the bar. That's worth 10 points. We don't serve wingdings. I'm going to give that 10 points. And this is the last chickens one, unless there's a real punchline chickens, which I don't think there is. It's 10 points. Meant to be RVing. We don't serve your type here. That is going to be worth double because they got the exact right. So I'm going to double it up. 20 points for meant to be RVing. You guys are hard to read. That's worth 10 points. And I think that's everybody that came in before. So let me get those points down. If you haven't put your first name in, unless your actual name that's on the screen is your first name, like if you have a channel name, make sure you put your first name in while I'm getting those points in. All right, I got a few more here to go. Meant to be RVing. Bob's Adventure. Meant to be RVing gets 20. All right. And I think that is everybody. Double check here. Hello, Teresa and Mike. Hello, Sue. Goodbye, Casual Girl. Maybe you come back after you get done making dinner. And we are going to switch over to some Madgab. Bob's Adventure. Imagine that. His name's Bob. All right. I take these lower thirds off so they don't get in the way. We're going to do some Madgab. Madgab, you have to have the right answer. It has to be spelled correctly as well. We're going to put our first puzzle up. Oh, Janessa thinks she's going to compete with some of our top players here. She's throwing out the smack talk. If I recall, I'm not so sure that I'm not so sure. Well, we'll see here. It's been a while. When we used to play at home, I remember Jessica being the savant or whatever they call the oh mother hen. That's not it. That's not it. Sorry, Aaron. Um, no, that's not it. Might sound like that, but it's not it. This might be a tough one. No, that's not it either. It's not weatherman. All right, nobody's nailing it. I'm gonna. It's not a place. It's a person. It's a person's the first hint. Wow, we got a stumper here. We're getting closer to on the right track, but nobody's spelling it right here. Let's see. We've got Uma Thurman. Let me make sure it's spelled correctly. Uma Thurman. That is spelled correctly. Austin is the first one I see that is spelled correctly. Lucky Dog was right in front. Uma Thurman. And then Jessica was right behind Austin. So Austin beats the daughters. Let me get Austin's points in there. You're on the board, Austin. All right, another Madgab coming right up. How's he cheating? He's listening to you because you're saying it out loud. Actually, Austin, if you're an in-law, you only get half points. I'm just kidding. Let's see. We got some answers coming in here. Little House on the Prairie. It looks spelled correctly. Let me check my other screen to make sure. Aaron's wanting music trivia. Henry Does It is on both screens first with the correct spelling, so Henry Does It gets that one. All right, so I'm also going to put that link in before I forget to our latest feature video. Sometime during this session, you need to go over to that video and leave a few comments because every comment enters you in the drawing for a $10 Amazon gift card at the end of the night. So let's do the next one. Chris is actually working with another one of our granddaughter doing some website design behind me, and it looks like we've got a few answers in here. That's the wrong answer, but that is the correct answer, and that's the first one I see on my screen. Artist on the Road. Way to go, Gypsy. Let me double check on my other screen just to make sure. Yep, Artist on the Road. That, my friends, is our first point, our top point getter right there. That's 400 points that she's reached this month. So she's out in front with Henry Does It and Lucky Dog in second and third, and Aaron trailing right behind them in fourth. Jody with JC Journeys in fifth currently. All right, let's do another one. Yeah, a lot of times you'll be first on your screen, but it's got to go across the internet, my friend. No one else has an advantage. It's based on your internet. And considering Jessica's on the Fort Collins student internet, I'm not so sure theirs is fantastic either. Michael Myers is not correct. Michael Myers is not correct. Myers is correct. Mike Myers. Mike Myers is what we're looking for. Sue with Lucky Dog comes through. Double checking just one more time here. Yep. First on both screens. Lucky Dog gets those points. All right, we've got a nice crowd in here. We got 15 people in here. That's fun. Makes it funner when we've got 10 or more, it seems. Next puzzle's coming up, and while this puzzle's up, if anyone has a channel and they want to chat about their channel, you have a headset, just type in "I want in" at some time tonight. Make sure I see the "I want in," and I'll send you a link so that you can come in and we'll do a small interview about your channel in the middle of the trivia. Got some comments coming in here. Aces and eights. That is correct. And I see, oh, Lucky Dog, you were first on both screens, but we've got a T that's missing. So Lucky Henry does it, steals it away from you. You guys are battling for second. Yeah, Gypsy. You've got a little bit of a cushion. You've got 110 points, so 11 questions between you and second place right now, but it's a long month, so you need to drink your coffee. All right, let's do another one. Aces and eights. Was that a song? That was a song by Iron Maiden, wasn't it, Aaron? I forgot about that. I've slept since then. Next puzzle is up. Waiting for the comments to come flowing through here. Not seeing anything yet. Are we stumped on this one? I think we got a correct answer. I'm not going to give it a hint here. Since I didn't have to give the hint. Don't be an angry lemon. It's don't be a girly man. Don't be a girly man in Arnold Schwarzenegger impersonation. We're gonna have a bonus off the top of my head bonus here, and there's two correct answers. The first person with either of those correct answers gets 10 points. Who were the two comedians that made that funny in a skit on Saturday Night Live? Don't be a girly man. Hans and Franz were the name of the skit. Who were the two comedians? Give about 30 seconds here, and if anybody gets those answers, each name is worth 10 points. Laurel and Hardy is not correct. Neither is Steve Martin. Hans and Franz. Not Steve Martin. Not David Spade. Kevin Nealon is one of them, so Bob's Adventures got 10 points. Kevin Nealon was one. We're looking for the other one. Dana Carvey. So it looks like I've got Bob's Adventures with 10 points for Kevin Nealon and Artist on the Road with 10 points, Dana Carvey. Bob almost got them both. He's right behind Artist on the Road with Dana Carvey. So let me get those points in. Got 10 for Henry Does It, 10 for Artist on the Road, and 10 for Bob's Adventure. Bob did a pretty cool live video. I think it was earlier this week or last week, working on an old band he hadn't started for quite some time. And he basically showed the work that he was doing, and we got to sit along and watch him fire it up. I think how many years was it sitting? Was it like 9 years or 13 years it was sitting? Bob, I can't remember. I've slept since then, right? Pump you up. Yep, that was the key line. Don't be a girly man and pump you up. All right, let's go back to some Madgab. And Aaron, let me know if you see anybody that wants to come in for an interview. I might have missed it. And if somebody wants to come in and interview, just let Aaron know and he'll get my attention. 9 years. Yeah, I had it right. 9 years. All right, here we go. We might have another bonus question here with this one. There, you corrected it. You almost lost that one, Sue. You forgot always one letter. Always one letter. New Kids on the Block is the correct answer. And I'm going to do a bonus here, looking for the actor's name that plays in a police series that was in New Kids on the Block. Does anybody know that actor's name? The series is Blue Bloods. Donnie Wahlberg. Donnie Wahlberg is the correct answer. And I kind of figured that this person right here would get it because she watches that all the time and really likes Donnie. So let me get 10 points in for my better half. Ice, ice, baby. Meant to be RVing toward night. Okay, let's see here. Next, Madgab, and then we'll go back to some music trivia. Stop, collaborate, and listen. It's going to be stuck in my head, guys. Las Vegas Casino. Lucky Dog gets it. All right, let me get those points down and we'll do some music trivia. All right, music trivia. Oh, no space, you challenge. Maybe there's a space on my screen. No, I'm not going to count off for the space on that one. I might later if you have one that doesn't have a space, Austin. No, we'll keep it real tonight. You don't have a space in there. It's okay. Music trivia. Bye, Mike and Teresa. Thanks for coming in for a while. Meant to be RVing. They've got an RV channel. They're actually selling their house, in the process of selling their house and a couple of boats, basically selling everything and going to take off and then go RVing. You can follow along their journey. All right. What was the first #1 single for Hall and Oates? The first #1 single for Hall and Oates. Well, that's what we're looking for. First #1 single for Hall and Oates. I really like that right there. That's really cool. First #1 single for Hall and Oates. see what comments we've got coming in. It's not Sarah Smiles. It's not She's Gone. Not Private Eye. It's not You're Out of Touch. We're looking for Rich Girl. I like the chat that's going on here. There's some good banter going back and forth. Rich Girl, Artist on the Road Gets It. I think you're doing better on the music trivia tonight than the Madgab, Gypsy. All right, next music trivia. This is interesting. I would have thought it would have been a different one. What was Heart's first #1 hit? First #1 hit by Heart. I'm going to have to Google that one. Because I thought it was a different one. Oh. Hi, Janelle. Everybody else is on here. All right, let's see what we got coming in here. Barracuda, that's what I would have thought, but it was actually These Dreams. Artist on the Road Gets It. I just double checked on Google. I thought Barracuda was their first #1, but let me see where Barracuda ended up. Yeah, I can't find where it ended up, but the only number, or their first #1 was These Dreams. Interesting. All right, let me get that down. Artist on the Road getting more points from music trivia. You're 130 out in front now with Henry Does It at 300 points, Lucky Dog at 270 points, Aaron at 200 points. All right, more music. I'll Be There For You was the theme song to which TV hit show? I'll Be There For You was the name of the song. It was the theme song for which TV show? I'll Be There For You. I'll Be There For You is the theme song for which TV show? And it looks like Austin came in right before Bob's Adventure, Lucky Dog, Aaron, Artist on the Road, JC, Journey. So Austin gets those points. You were just a baby when that series came out. All right, more music trivia. Let me find a good one here. Which girl got Kiss into the singles top 10 for the first time? Which girl, basically the name of a song. I don't know how many songs they had with a girl's name, so this one should be pretty easy. Yep, you're right. That one was sung by the Rembrandts. Sung by the Rembrandts. But the one we're talking about now is the name of a song by Kiss that got them in the top 10 for the first time, and it was a girl's name. It wasn't Katy Perry. It wasn't Sarah. Artist on the Road looks first on my screens here. Double check. Artist on the Road's first on both with Beth. It was probably one of their softest songs. That's probably why it became #1, because it was more pleasing to the ears of pop radio or Soft rock radio. And yeah, Peter, was it Crisp or Chris? I think it was just Chris, right? Peter Chris, Chris. Wasn't that the drummer's name? The drummer actually sang that one. It was one of the few songs he sang. All right, music trivia continues. This one's interesting. I would not have known this one, but I really like the answer. It's one of my favorite singers. Who duetted with Peabo Bryson on Beauty and the Beast? Beauty and the Beast. Who did a duet with Peabo Bryson on Beauty and the Beast? We'll see if anybody knows this one. It's a very prominent singer, but I did not know it. You are correct. It's not Michael Bolton. Not Aretha Franklin. Not Bette Midler. Not Elton John. There we go. That's close enough. Celine Dion. Celine Dion is what we're looking for. All right, we'll do one more Madgab, and then we'll switch over and do another joke. Or not Madgab, music. We'll do music, and then switch to a joke. All right, let's see here. Okay, this is from the 1970s. There was a film. The soundtrack had a song. I think Barry White might have been the person that sang it, called "You Sexy Thing." What was the name of the movie? The song was "You Sexy Thing." Jaden says, "Do more Disney music." I'll have to find one. The movie wasn't Shaft. That's a good guess. Does anybody know the answer to that one? You Sexy Thing. It's not The Rat Race. I'm going to give about 15, 20 more seconds here. If nobody gets it, we're going to move on to punchlines, and I'll give the answer. A 10-second countdown. That is the correct answer. The Full Monty. Hey, Avenger RV, let me get you down in the attendance here. We're just getting ready to switch to a new game called Punchlines. We're doing a whole series of prizes this month, including a first prize for points across these different games. Whoever gets the most points is going to win a gift card at the end of the month. Second place is going to be those who attend the most sessions, so an attendance award. And then third place is actually awarded every session. So there's $10 gift card that's done randomly based on comments placed on our latest feature video, which I'm posting a link in right now. Hey, Scott Jacobs, an appreciation. Thanks for coming in. I'll also add you to the attendance. I just posted the link that you can win $10 gift card at the end of this session. If you go leave a comment there or a couple of comments, it gives you a chance to win $10 with a random comment generator drawing that we do at the end. All right, so let's switch over to punchlines here. We'll do another punchline. Let me go get that queued up. All right. Let me take the lower third off here. And let's share the screen. There we go. A couple of pranksters broke into the local police station. They stole all the toilets. A spokesperson was quoted as saying, basically, what did that spokesperson say at the news press conference on what happened here, or what was the news that they gave out? A couple of pranksters broke into the local police station and stole all the toilet paper. A spokesperson was quoted as saying, what we're looking for is the punchline. So you type in any punchline here. We got 60 seconds. We'll start the timer now. And correct answers, if it's an exactly correct answer, we give 20 points. If it's a creative answer but not correct, we still give points. So it's great to answer here. The police have nowhere to go. That's a good one. We lost our heads. Ah, I get it. It took me a second. We lost our heads. That's actually really creative. I like that. They had nothing to go on. That's a good one too. Now what do we do with all this toilet paper? About 20 seconds here. Well, we didn't have any TP anyway. That's correct. Yep. They made a potty break for it. I like that one. That's a good one too. And of course, yeah, there you go. All right, time's up. Let's see what we got. Let me reveal it. And I think we might have an exact correct answer here. Stop that share. Take me just a second to get that one up. There we go. Let me share my screen. There we go. We have absolutely nothing to go on. So I don't know if we've got an exactly correct one, but we've got 10 points for Avenger RV Adventure. We've got 10 points for Earl, my father. 10 points for Artist. 10 points for Lucky Dog. That was almost exact, but not quite. 10 points for Austin. 10 points for Aaron. 10 points for Bob. All right, we got lots of points to give out there. So chat about a topic while I put these points in real quick. All right. A few more to get in here. Austin, Avenger, and I think that's everybody. Aaron, Austin, Lucky Dog, Artist on the Road, Earl, Avenger. Okay. Thanks, Ryan, Becky. Thanks for coming in. We'll catch you on another live here probably tomorrow. Are you really out, Austin? I thought we brought some over. I think we've probably got a stockpile downstairs because we do Airbnb. We didn't have to stock up. We already had some. All right, let's stop that share there. And let's do some more Madgab. And then after that, we'll let people vote on what we do next, how much time we got left. And I haven't seen anybody necessarily say that they want to come in and do an interview. If you're interested in talking about your channel or asking me about my channel or anything that has to do with social media or video recording, anything like that, you can either put the 3 thumbs up in, or you can say, I want in, and I'll send you a link and we'll take a break. and have a little quick interview with you about your channel. All right, so let's do some Madgab. Austin, you knew when you joined this that you were going to get picked on. All right, puzzles up for Madgab. Remember, Madgab, we need correct spellings. Correct spellings in Madgab. Correct spellings. Trying to figure out what this says. So if you haven't played this before, the best way to do it is sound it out. Say it out loud so that you can hear what it's saying. See what we're looking for. We've got some pretty good players in here. And it looks like, let's see here. I've got a few of them coming in. It looks like it's Lucky Dog right before Jody and Christina and Artist on the Road all were coming in right after. Love them and leave them. Lucky Dog gets those points. You're 10 points behind. Henry does it for second place. All right, let's move on to another one. Here we go. Nice comment on the video. I see one from Jody. That's a good comment. And then I see one from Austin. I'm Ron Burgundy. That's creative. No points though. Nickelodeon. We got a spelling issue here. Nope, it looks like it's spelled correctly. Austin was right before Artist on the Road. Nickelodeon. 10 points for Austin. But no points for Ron Burgundy. Dang, Aaron, I don't think you got any of the music trivia right that last round. You're slacking. My lips are sealed. And Austin's on a roll. My lips are sealed. And a 10 point bonus if you can tell me the name of the lead singer. The name of the lead singer that was in the group that recorded that song. I think it was Our Lips Are Sealed, but still. Does anybody know the name of the lead singer from the group that recorded Our Lips Are Sealed? Lead singer of the Go-Go's. I'll give you the group. Who was the lead singer of the Go-Go's? And we'll give it about 20 seconds, see if anybody gets that one. That one should be well known. They were an internet sensation with a viral video that got leaked. Belinda Carlisle, following the Fitches, comes in, jumps in the room, and gets points from the bonus. Welcome, following the Fitches. So I got you guys down for your attendance and also the $10 points for that. Got Austin his points. And the other thing is, if you're just coming in here, if you stick around for about another 40 minutes around the top of the hour, we're going to do a drawing for a $10 gift card. So if you have not left comments on our latest video, I'm putting the link in right now. You'll want to run over there and put some comments in at some point. Every comment that you leave gives you an entry into the drawing for $10 tonight. All right, let's keep going with some Madgab. Madgab puzzle is up. David Duchovny. Looks like Austin's on a roll here with Madgab all of a sudden. Barely beat Artist on the Road. Let me make sure we got spelling right. Yep, Duchovny. Yeah, everybody spelled it right there. Actually, that's the correct spelling. That is not, but Austin was first anyway, so we got it. I don't think you can Google the answers to Madgab, my friend. All right, actually, I'll do a bonus. We all know David Duchovny was in, what was the one, X-Files, right? That was his big, but before the X-Files, or right around the same time, he was actually in a little bit of a risque series on Showtime. If you know the name of the Showtime series he was in, that's worth 10 points bonus as well. You can Google it on, you can Google Madgab, or is that what you're saying, Aaron? You can actually Google it on, if somebody's going to stoop that low to get 10 points and Google Madgab questions, may the YouTube gods cancel your channel. All right, nobody knows the answer to the that's a good Californication. He was in that, but the one I was looking for, I'm actually going to give points to you guys because I forgot about Californication, but he was actually in a show called Red Shoe Diaries. But I'm going to give both you guys 10 points for that answer. Okay, so let's go on and do some Madgab. Yeah, it was Red Shoe Diaries. It was like pretty heated. It was actually even more, I think, even more risque than Californication, I believe. Danny DeVito. Danny DeVito is what we're looking for here. Artist on the Road gets a Madgab back on top there. Okay. This one should be an easy one. Should be an easy one. Got 16 people in here right now. Thanks everybody for taking some time out to attend the games tonight. We play on Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays. Wednesday and Friday nights, Monday mornings. See what kind of answers we've got coming in here. It looks like Austin, maybe Jaden got that right. There's the first kids one. Well, Nickelodeon was kind of a kids. Finding Nemo. Let me check the other screen just to make sure that Austin's first on both. Yes. 10 points for Austin. Next puzzle's right up. Let's keep going. Yeah, that was an easy one. A lot of people coming in with the answer, just not as quick as Austin. For those of you that don't know Austin, he loves trivia and he's very competitive. Pistachio nuts is the correct answer. I see Artist on the Road first. on both screens. Pistachio nuts. Some of my favorite nuts. Pistachio nuts. All right, what time we got here? We'll do Madgab for another 3 or 4 more minutes, and then we'll slow it down for a vote to see what we want to play next. You're right, Scott. If you're on Wi-Fi or you're on slow or something like that, it can cause you to not be as competitive as you'd like to be on this game, and we can't do much about that. And actually, you're correct, Janessa. Mixed nuts, but that's not right. There's a special kind of mixed nuts that I like, not just mixed nuts. Deluxe mixed nuts. Next puzzle is up. Deluxe mixed nuts. Yes, that's correct. That's my favorite mixed nuts. There was no points for that. That was just a little bit of family trivia. Marilyn Manson is correct. I would do a bonus trivia there if I knew anything about Marilyn Manson songs, but I never was into Marilyn Manson or any of his songs, so no bonus. No bonus. Actually, that's a good question. We'll do some Brad trivia, but it's not really going to be just Brad trivia. A lot of these people here might know this one more than my family. Actually, anybody should know this one. So, what do you call the contest that these motorcycle clubs have when a couple is on a motorcycle and they ride underneath this thing and the woman on the back, the passenger, tries to bite a hot dog? What do you call that? Not a poker run. Not a. Okay, now that's really creative. We're at least good friends with Florence Henderson. Does anybody know the answer to? I'll give you a hint. I'm going to put the link to our latest video. That'll give you the answer. I don't see it. Did it come through? You got to type it in. You can't just say it. I don't see it. Hasn't come across yet. You need to hit enter. You're not showing up on my screen at all. Austin got it. Oh, you know what? Everybody's saying it held for review. Okay, no bonus for that one because it blocked because it thought it was appropriate. No bonus, no points for that. YouTube was sabotaging that bonus. But thanks for everybody for playing. The only one that came through was Austin's. I'm not sure why Austin's came through. What was it?
Wiener bite. I have a good one.
Oh, you spelled wiener right. He spelled wiener wrong, I guess.
I spelled it 2 different ways.
Oh no! Wow, that's weird. She called it wiener bite. Actually, you spelled it. Hot dog biting contest. All right. Well, that sucked. That failed. Sorry about that, guys. Thank you for playing along. I feel like giving Artisan Road the points because I really liked that answer. Weirdly, he was good friends. All right. So let's see here. We got a couple minutes left. All right. We'll do one more Madgab and then we're going to take a vote since I wasted time with that one right there. Here's our last Madgab for now. Yep, it was the title of the video. That's why I was trying to make it easy, but YouTube was blocking everybody, so don't cry, Austin. There's no crying. Chris, Chris can't get the Madgab if I talk while I'm talking. It messes with her mind. Stop clapping. How the West was won. Looks like we've got a correct answer here. I see on the. Yep, there we go. How the West was won. Jody gets that one. All right, while I'm getting those points in, we get a chance now to decide what we want to play. I've got a bunch of jokes, but I haven't put them on my drive yet. I've only got one more punchline, so we're not going to play punchline right now. We'll say that last one for the last thing. But if you want to. All right. If you want music trivia, put an M. If you want Madgab, put an MG. And we will play music trivia or Madgab for the next 15 minutes. We've got one Madgab. Two Madgab. Three. Well, you can't vote twice, Austin. All right. Looks like you can't vote 3 times either. I'm going to start negative points there, man. Follow the rules. Well, I see all Madgab so far. Nobody even saying music. Anybody want music or everybody wants Madgab? All right, that made it easy. I think that's unanimous. All right, let's get right to it. Get more points out here. Play for about 15 minutes, then we'll do the punchline, maybe a couple of music trivia, and then we'll wrap up for tonight. Aaron's trying to come pulling in Austin. 7 music trivia there. There we go. All right, so here we go with Madgab. We're going to do 2 puzzles off of this card. We're going to flip it around and do the one on the other side here too. Not Spider-Man, of course, but and then we'll have a bonus. I like that one. Newspaper hoarder. That's not quite correct. I know, but I like the funny one first. Sorry, I don't mean to yell in your ear, but she's yelling at me back here. Newspaper reporter. Let's double check. Did she spell it right? I think newspaper should be capitalized. I'm just kidding. Newspaper reporter is the correct answer. Christina gets it. Oh, I'm going to do another one off of there. Got those points in. All right. So, same card, different puzzle. And we're going to have a bonus on this one. She's in the other room. She can't see. She can't see close up or far away these days. Both of her eyes are going. What, he beat you to it? Pretty Woman. And let's see here. I show Austin first on that screen and also on this screen. And Chris shows him first on her screen. So pretty unanimous. All right. So the bonus question is, who was the recording artist that had a hit with Pretty Woman? Roy Orbison is the correct answer. Lucky dog. Lucky dog, you're tied for second now with 300 points. Yeah, I got you, Lucky Dog. You were first. Oh, well, you were first on Roy Orbison. I don't think you were first on Pretty Woman. Pretty Woman, I've got Austin first. Austin, then Chris, then Aaron, the JC Journey. I don't even see your. Oh, wait a second. Never mind. Thank you, Lucky Dog. You actually were first on my screen. Pretty Woman was first on there. Let me double check on my other screen. Yep, I got that one in wrong. Thank you for holding me accountable there. Let me get those points to you and take the ones away from Austin. Sorry, guys. All right, let me see if anybody's got this one now. Let's see. Thanks for pointing that out. You were also first on this one, Police Department. Both. Police Department. She's not a moderator, Austin, on my channel. She's a moderator on her own channel. And besides, the moderators don't have any advantage. Quit crying. Quit crying. The only advantage you can have is having a faster internet or Googling. And I don't think that's really an advantage. All right, let's see here. Next puzzle is up. Yeah, there's a reason, Aaron, why I'm hosting Madgab, because I suck at it as too. Greenwich Village. And it looks like the first correct spelling I see is right here. Greenwich Village. Artist on the Road. Greenwich Village. Yep, Artist on the Road gets that. Good job, Jitsi. All right, get the next puzzle ready here. Next puzzle is up. Yeah, the spelling bites you on Madgab. That kind of makes it fun. Seen some people steal some. It's been crazy weather here this week, guys. You go to my head. That's not correct. Were you meant to type that in here, or were you typing to Bob, Sue? This is the correct one. You go to my head. All right, another puzzle. So we did something pretty cool last night. So of course I work from home, so I've been doing a lot of web calls. But I'm always doing a lot of web calls because I've worked from home for many years. But our Harley Club membership hasn't been able to meet for the last month, and they decided April to do a WebEx. So we did that, and they actually played trivia on there. It was quite fun as well. So it's neat that people are taking the time to do these things, to have a sense of community. Next puzzle is up. Paper clips. Spelling got the best of Austin there. Looks like Sue steals that one away. All right. Next puzzle is up. Oh, at an hour, a little over an hour in, I always start getting tired, so I'm talking a little bit less. But let's see, we got answers coming in here. We got Baby Got Back, and it looks like Austin got that one first too. I'm looking at both things here. Yep, Baby Got Back. All right, put it in the group. Who sang that song for 10 bonus points? 10 bonus points for the group that sang that song. Baby Got Back. Aaron gets it. Aaron, 220 points now, Aaron. Fourth place still. Spelling doesn't matter. That's only Madgab. And the bonus music trivia, spelling doesn't matter. Tone Loc was awesome. I liked his songs. Jennifer Aniston sang that song. Did she sing it on Friends, or was it? Tell us the story, Scott. I got to hear that one. I don't remember that one. Or you just mean she had back the best? I need to hear what your description of that is. All right, let's get another puzzle up. Next puzzle is up. Got some answers coming in here. I think that is correct. Double checking the spelling. That is correct. Lady Madonna is correct. And you all know the Beatles sang that. I'm looking for who was the songwriter. Who was the songwriter for bonus points on that one? Who was the songwriter for Lady Madonna? And don't say the Beatles. It was a single person, not the Beatles as a whole. Anybody know the answer to who the songwriter was for Lady Madonna? Where do you see me on that? I see you right after Lucky Dog. Right after Lucky Dog on my screen. I'm going to look at a different streaming software. I saw a streaming software called OBS that actually shows the results on my screen, so you would be able to see them as I'm seeing them. But in this case, I've got two screens going, and actually it shows Lucky Dog both. And then Scott answered early. She sang it to calm a baby on Friends. Oh yeah, that was a funny episode. You're right. Okay, so Paul McCartney. Let's see who got that first. It looks like that's Paul McCartney is the correct answer. I see Paul, but it could have been any Paul. So you gotta give the full name. Doesn't have to be spelled correctly, but Paul's not going to get it done on that one. Good job, Jody. That's a good tip. Thank you. All right, let's do another one. Yeah, sometimes it'll show up on yours earlier because as soon as you type, your computer's going to recognize it. But it has to go up to the YouTube servers and then come out. And so sometimes I've seen a difference on my two screens. And sometimes I've heard people say that they're seeing their name first on their screens, but we can't really fix that. And like I said, I'm looking at some software that'll actually show you what I'm seeing. So I don't think StreamYard, the streaming software that I can use, allows me to do that. But the one that I was on today, I asked the guy what he was using, and it just shows it over to the side. It shows all of the chat coming in. All right, next one is that might prevent me from using it if I can't figure it out. Have you tried it, Aaron? I guess you probably have. That's why you're saying it's harder to set up and use. It's pretty cool though, because the chat, you can see all the chat right there on the side. You can basically see what the host is seeing. Anybody there? And you are first on that one. Gypsy, Artist on the Road. Anybody there? Just barely beat Jody and Sue. So we get those points in. All right, 2 more cards, and then we're going to do a couple music trivia and then do our drawing for tonight. This one should be quick. Yeah, I'm going to check that first, Aaron. I'm not sure if the StreamYard version allows it. I know the unpaid one does not. I might check into that and see if StreamYard will allow me to show the comments. Ridiculous is the answer. And it looks like I show Austin first here. And on the second screen as well. Okay, last Madgab of the night. Last Madgab of the night. Don't see anything coming through yet. Again, folks, I really thank you for having fun playing games with us. It helps our channel, and I get to meet some new people. And there's the Gypsy and the Vanilla Gorilla coming in just a little late. Looks like we've got a few things coming in. Let me see. We got a spelling correct here. Election night, election day. Looks like it's spelled correctly. Election day. I see Austin first on both screens with Artist on the Road right behind. So 10 points to Austin. All right. Let's wrap it up with a couple of music trivia real quick, just because I've got a few music trivia pulled up here. In which state did Kurt Cobain die? In which state did Kurt Cobain commit suicide? Yeah, it's getting late. That's why I'm getting tired. JC Journey gets it. Music trivia spelling does not matter. And it looks like JC Journey came through with, well, I've got an issue here. Chris, are you in there?
Yeah.
Are you watching the screen?
Yes.
Who do you see first? I show Aaron on one screen and JC Journey on another. Washington's the correct answer. JC Journey. Okay. JC Journey is on one of my screens and also Chris's screen. So we're going to give the points to JC Journey. Okay, next music trivia, somewhat related to that one. Which band was fronted by Courtney Love? Which band was fronted by Courtney Love? Good night, Peppy. Thanks for playing. Thanks, Dad. We'll see you tomorrow. Which band was fronted by Courtney Love? Not Korn. Not Korn. Does anybody know the name of the band that Courtney Love was in? There we go. You got that one. You got that one. Gypsy and the Vanilla Gorilla. A way to end the night. Let me see where you're at on here. I am combining your points with G and VG, if that's okay. I know you guys play together, unless you want me to keep your points separate. If it's okay to combine your points with your better half, G and VG, I've got you guys down. You've got 80 points right now. That would give you 90. So if you want me to put them by yourself, let me know. Otherwise, I'll keep them with G and VG. All right, so we're going to do the drawing in just a second. Actually, I'll go ahead and do the drawing now, and then I'll end the night with showing everybody the points or reading off the points. So again, if you have not commented, actually what I'll do is I'll post the link in here. Make sure you go and put a comment on this video. All the comments are basically one entry into the drawing for $10 gift card. So I'll give you some time to go over there, and I'll go ahead and read off the points for tonight where we stand. I just have to do a quick sort on the spreadsheet. All right, so we've got artist on the road. Yes, you can leave multiple. Every comment counts as a entry. So you increase your odds when you leave a comment. Try to leave something that makes sense. But actually, any comment adds to the algorithms of YouTube and helps our popularity on YouTube. So appreciate that. Artist on the road is first right now with 520 points. Actually extended your lead a little bit with the second half of the night. Lucky Dog is second with 350 points. Henry Does It is third with 300. Aaron is fourth with 220. Jody with JC Journey is fifth with 160. Then we got Austin, who just joined tonight and got 120 points in sixth place. G and VG with 90 points. Christina with 70 points. And then some that weren't with us tonight, like Foreverland, Vicky, Bob's Adventure. They're in this 70, 50, 40 range. So a little bit of work to do, but I appreciate everybody playing. And again, just for attending, you get an attendance point. And at the end of the month, if you are top on attendance, you also win a $10 gift card. So with that, we will go to our drawing now. Let me share my screen. You got them right where you want them, Gypsy. Let me share the right screen here. Cross our fingers, make sure this random generator works. It was working earlier. Let's try this again. Every time I've got to get rid of it and bring it up again. Let me bring it up again. I try to be prepared and test it out beforehand. And okay, let me make sure that's the right video. All right, here we go. Let me share my screen. And we're getting ready to start. And this will pick our winner. Artist on the road. Be very quiet. I'm hunting wabbits. All right. Gypsy wins again. So I think that's her second prize that she's won here. So thanks again for everybody playing. Have a great night. We'll be back on Monday morning with another session. And then also Sunday evening, we have a premiere of our next video, which will be the Dade Battlefield. The Dade Battlefield is what we're doing on Sunday. So take a look at that. It was a pretty cool reenactment that we saw down at Bushnell, Florida. Finally, thanks a lot for coming out and hanging with us tonight. Everybody have a great weekend. Be safe out there. Be careful. God bless.